This is about something which is used in various circles, and it's called a talking stick. I think you'll pick it up fairly quickly.
It is no merry meet, no pious answer to a saint, no secret sign to moot, yet even this russet eventide draws from hopcroft and seaweed-stranded home. Folk who brave whipped furies of leaf-stripping gales along their route, some linked by arm for safety, others neath great coats tread the path alone. They knock above the wailing wind, crashes through the oaken door which open swings.
A welcome to you all, cries the walking talking stick. Shelter's finger beckons in, the hearth ablaze entices from the floor. A haze of heat as glasses mixed. Greetings, whispers candle mantle stick.
Who risks a goat's foot path that treads the marsh in dark and driving rain? Could this be some noble cause? Some religious zest, or perchance some grail quest? No bells have tolled, no priest stands robed to kneel before in shame. Who'd chance mischief and peril on this night? Who is host? Who is guest?
All are gathered. Be seated now in comfort, talking stick sings out. There's a circle to be made. Form your ring around the blazing fire. Orange flames leap out and climb. Sparks fly from logs all about. Warmth is spreading around the room, alluring charm of hot desire.
Cotton-whipped tallow stick, perched on window ledges, call for flame. Shadows flicker from the gloom as tapers spread the dance around. Let cold hearts softly melt, sings out each candle's sweet refrain. Warmth flows and laps against enclosing walls, yet never makes a sound. Cold meets warm as hands in new friendship grasp, talking stick is still. Glowing greetings spreading out from each to those beside, a sharing out of sacred spirit, thoughts exchanged for hearts to fill. Time to pass the talking stick where all such thoughts can reside.
Speak through me, then pass me on. Say what you want or what you will. Who are you and whence you've come? But for your purpose speak no ill. The first to hold the charm of wood had labored long upon the mountain slate, now coughed up dust as best he could, yet of his life did thus narrate.
I was born as a child from the warm waters of darkness, sought my love through the dawn at the end of the night. Spring came and was spent in the arms of a lover's caress. Summer was the quarryman splitting rock with delight. As days shorten, I can see without fear or fright, though heavy on my mind weighs the damage that I've done. As one life ends, the next is clouded in my sights. As days shorten, may the scar on the mountain be left now to heal the wounds that I made deep within Mother Earth. Mountains, once under seas, still bleed from every wheel. May the peaks now be praised for all they are worth.
Talking stick passes on from wrinkled skin to drawn white hand. A city face, thin and pale, hollow round cheeks eroded by the flow of stress. She has come new to the valley, to a heifer high in this rain-swept land. She grasps at the talking stick and, trembling, holds it close to her breast.
I search for the island and the opening of the mist, for a land that lies far beyond the movement of the tide, where mountain peaks by billowing clouds are kissed, the unpolluted land in which I might abide. Ah, the dreams we often have, the hopes we hold. Talking stick is pressed into another poem. Seek the vision by your action before you are too old. Storms across the sky might fly before the inner calm. I know not what I really seek, only that the search has now begun. I'd like to pretend and say I will not fear what I may find. Yet fear is there, of tick-tock stop before the journey's done, or what I find to be worse than what I leave behind.
Now there's an honest voice, thinks our talking stick, and many more beside could say the same. If the answers were before us, we'd surely know the path. Should we find before we seek, then the journey is in vain.
I know not, calls a voice across the wax-lit room, whether there are deities or maybe none at all. I see the form of this rod as I can see the silvered moon. The candles whisper softly, listen for their call. So many now are blindfold led in halls of painted glass to bow before the statues and kneel upon the floor. Hear incantations in a language strange, like some farce, to be no wiser when they rise and flee the door.
There's a sureness in the voice that's speaking now. I know that I've a future, that I must change my ways. Teach me to love and listen, to respect an ancient vow. Let me the wiser lead to live out better days. I've walked across the moving marsh beside the briny estuary. I've followed footsteps I saw before along the muddy path that led beside the tide-swept sands. Though the prints were plain to see, they brought me to this shelter, to a warmth beneath the hearth.
So as the stick was passed around and candles flickered by the walls, each sought to find themselves, searching to find the soul, clawing through the dreaded darkness that closed the inner halls, seeking within the cavern for the lode that might yield gold.
And in
The ringed completion, self-made blindfolds are slowly raised, a purpose that is gathering, a pilgrimage this fall begun. Friendships form, bonding minds that had seemed dulled and glazed. Talking stick and candles smile, know their work well done.